Hello?
Miss Lestico, guess what time it is?
What time?
It's time for math!
Yay!
Welcome to another exciting day of math.
We are back at it with counting coins.
That's right. And this is so helpful because so many times I go to buy something and I have to get the coins out of my wallet or my pocket and count, okay, wait, what coin is that? And how much money do I have? So learning this is really helpful because I'm really going to use this.
That's right. And, well, what are we practicing today with coins?
Miss Lestico, our target's the exact same. I can use coins to solve word problems.
And I remember those word problems are like real life situations that we might need to use coins in the future.
That's right. Yesterday, Miss Lestico, all of our word problems were about the first grade teachers, but I think it's about the first graders today.
Wow, let's see what some of our first graders can or can't buy based off of how much money they have. All right, let's look at our first word problem. It says, Isabella has 6 dimes, 3 nickels, and 2 pennies. How much money does she have in all? And I'm remembering this in all means the total sum of all of the money that she has put together. Well, first, I'm going to build my word problem so I can see what coins I have. It says Isabella has 6 dimes. So I'm going to start looking at FDR and, that olive branch and the torch and the oak branch on the back of the dime. And then it says I need, 3 nickels. So she has 6 dimes and 3 nickels and 2 pennies. Wow, Isabella has a lot of money. Let's see how much she has in all. Now this is a bunch of different coins, a bunch of different types of coins. And so I'm going to use my tick mark strategy so I don't get confused switching between counting by 10s, counting by 5s, and counting by 1s. So for my dimes, I know that we need 2 tick marks because that's 2 groups of 5. So we're going to do 2, 2, 2, 2. And now I see my nickels. I can tell that these have a smooth edge. I can see the guy with the ponytail, Thomas Jefferson, on the front. And these just need 1 tick mark because a nickel is worth 5. That's 1 group of 5. And then for my pennies, I don't need any tick marks. I'll just count by 1s at the end. So let's practice counting by 5s. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget it. So I know I need to add 1 more. So 75, 76, 77. So in all, Isabella would have 77 cents.
Wow, that was a really helpful example, Miss Lestico. Let's check out another one. This word problem says Aiden has 4 dimes, 1 nickel, and 5 pennies. How much money does he have? Well, the first thing I'm going to need to do to figure out how much he has is build it or draw it. If I don't have the coins, I can always just draw the coins. But I do have the coins, so I'm just going to build it. Let's see, 4 dimes. Okay, I know my dimes are the small silver coins that have FDR on the heads and the torch and branches on the tails. So here are 4 dimes, okay? And it says 1 nickel, so I need 1 nickel. Now that has Thomas Jefferson on the front and Monticello on the back. And 5 pennies, and I know those pennies. That's the copper coins with Abraham Lincoln and the Lincoln Memorial on them. Okay, so here's the money that Aiden has. Here's his 4 dimes. He has 1 nickel and 5 pennies. That's exactly what my problem says. Now, I'm going to practice counting without the tick marks, okay? Because you don't have to use them. It's just a strategy. So I'm going to make sure you know how to count without them and with them. I'm going to start with my highest value coin, which would be my dimes, because a dime is worth 10 cents. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40. Uh-oh, here's a new coin. So I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to write down 40. Now, I know that this next coin is a nickel, which means it's worth 5 cents. So I need to go up 5. So I'm going to switch my brain and start. I have 40. Let me do 5 more would be 45. I'm going to write it down because, I switched. I have a new coin again. But now I'm at a penny. So I can just count by ones. I have 45. What comes next? 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So Aiden has 50 cents.
All right, let's look at this next word problem. It says, Emmanuel wants to buy a new football. The football costs 75 cents. He has 3 dimes, 6 nickels, and 1 penny. Does Emmanuel have enough to buy a football? Now, I know in these problems there are 2 steps. First, we have to figure out how much money does Emmanuel have. And then second, we have to compare that number to see if it equals or is above 75 cents so he can buy that football. So let me go ahead and build and see how much money Emmanuel has in all. It says he has 3 dimes. So we're going to put down 3 dimes. I see FDR. I see my olive branch and my torch. And then it says he has 6 nickels. So that's going to be Thomas Jefferson with the ponytail and his house, Monticello. And it says 5 cents on the tails. And 1 penny. And of course, those are our copper coins. And so I'm just going to need 1 penny. Now let's go ahead and count this together and see how much money Emmanuel has. I know Miss Lime practiced without the tick marks, and so I'm going to practice without the tick marks as well, just to see if I can practice counting and switching different types of skip counting. So I know my dimes are worth 10 cents, so we're going to skip count them by 10. 10, 20, 30, and I'm paying really close attention. I know that I don't have a dime next, so I'm going to stop at 30. And I'm going to write it down underneath so that I don't get confused and keep counting by tens the whole time. Because next, I have a nickel. So I have to stop at 30 and skip counting by fives. So I have 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Now I don't have any more nickels. Next I have a penny. So I have to stop at 60 and switch my brain and count by ones. That's right. So we have 60, 61. So Emmanuel has 61 cents. But he needs 75 cents to buy a football. Oh, I don't think he has enough. 75 is a lot greater than 61. So he doesn't have enough to buy a football.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emmanuel, that you didn't have enough money. Well, let's check in and see if Hazel is going to have enough money. Our next problem says Hazel is shopping for a new book. It will cost 60 cents. She has 5 dimes, 2 nickels, and 5 pennies. Does Hazel have enough money to buy a new book? Ooh, okay, let's think. Well, the first thing I need to do is figure out how much money she even has. So I need to build how much she has. It said she had 5 dimes, so I'm going to have my 5 small silver coins with not Thomas Jefferson, with FDR and those torches and branches on the back. And then I need 2 nickels, and my nickels have Thomas Jefferson or Monticello on the back. And then I need 5 pennies, and my 5 pennies are going to be those copper coins with Abraham Lincoln on it. Okay, so here are my 5 dimes, 2 nickels, and then 5 pennies. Now, I'm going to determine how much money this is. I think this time I do want to practice using my tick marks. I remember that a tick mark just counts for 5, and it's just a strategy to help me when I'm switching between all of these different coins. Each of my dimes is going to get 2 tick marks because a dime's total value is 10. And if I look at the number 10, that's 2 5s. And I know my nickels are just going to get 1 tick mark, and my pennies don't need any because I can just count by one, going up one at a time. Okay, let's determine the value of this set of coins. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, okay, I'm going to pause right here. I'm going to write 60 so I don't forget. And now I'm going to switch my brain. I'm not skip counting by fives anymore. I'm just going to count on by one because a penny is only worth one. So I have 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So Hazel has 65 cents. Now, I'm not done yet. How much was that new book that Hazel wanted? 60 cents. Wait, if she has 65 cents, does she have enough money to buy that book? Yeah, because 65 cents is greater than 60 cents. So she does have enough money, and she'll even have a little bit left over.
It's your turn.
On Seesaw, you're going to have an assignment that looks exactly like the one you did yesterday. It's going to be 2 pages, and each page has a word problem. And if you want, you can press play and listen to us read them. Make sure you build or draw the coins the problem is talking about so you can determine the value.
And when you're all done, don't forget to hit that green check mark in the corner. Good luck!